Hey everyone, welcome once again to our daily devotion. This is day 14 of our spiritual Journey to the Promise, and today's devotion is entitled Give on Purpose. As you read the scripture today, we're continuing in 2 Corinthians, the 9th chapter, and we see Paul continuing to appeal and encourage the church in Corinth in their giving. And he points out their purpose for truly giving. And one, he says, it is to supply the needs of fellow Christians, those Christians that are in need, the most needy of the believers in the church at that time. But also, he says, when they give as an expression of thanks to God. So he's also speaking to us that when we give, we not only help Christians in need, but we also give thanks to God in our giving. We do this in a way as a conduit of God's grace. Because when people see us giving, and we don't give boastfully or we don't give to be seen to give, but people will see us giving. But when they see us giving and they see the needs being met, they most certainly will give thanks to God. But it also points to them that we are not only conduits of God's grace, but that we love God and that we appreciate Him and that we desire to continue in what God has established on this earth for His church. You see, cheerful and willing contributions to legitimate needs result in an overabundance of God's grace and blessing, leading to an increased giving and grace. As you give, you will receive grace, and others will experience God's grace. But it also reciprocates. When you sow, you will reap. If you sow to the wind, you will reap the whirlwind. Whatever you put in, you're going to get more back. That is God's law of seed time and harvest. So as you give grace, expect grace to come back to you. But it is an overabundance so that you can have more to give. This is why we give. This is our purpose for giving. This is the mindset we should have when we give. So if you have to question why you're giving, remember your purpose for giving. You give to supply needs, but you also give as an expression of thanks to God. But remember, when you do this, others will see what you are doing. They too will give thanks to God. But then he says this, which was a blessing to me, that they will pray for you, that you will continue in this overabundance and you will continue to give to God's house, God's people, and God's ministry. God bless you. I pray this devotion has been a blessing to you. And again, remember to continue in your spiritual commitment. Spend that time with the Master today in your word, in your prayer time, and giving up an activity. Today is Saturday, and I know we have a lot of activities or even just the activity of rest. But make sure you're spending some time today with the Master, drawing closer to Him to hear His voice and to hear His purpose and His plan for your life. Again, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe.